Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I'm showing the locations of the runestones we need to measure later on in the storyline quest. There are several locations. Some of them I don't know if the stones are ever active at all, but stones like this, the newer version they are. I don't remember how it was in the past, whether or not the stones were already like this in this newer version, or if they were still in the older version. Either way, I did take notes back in the day, and today that pays off. The work I did in the past, because of how passionate I was about Star Stable, still am, and I love that. I love how it comes in handy now in the future. And I love this little game. Yeah, at first it was a little overwhelming, but it's so fun. I'm not sure whether the game actually works on the older version of the runestones as well. It could also be that it's only on this newer model. But I have included all of the runestones I found on the island anyways. Yeah, I remember doing that back in the day. Like every day I saw a particular part of the map for runestones. I was just checking the whole island for runestones and making sure that I didn't miss one. That is that is how crazy I was about it. I don't know if I would do that today, but either way. So this video, it basically includes every runestone in or on the game. Of course, I may have missed one or two back then, I don't know, but yeah, then you can see them all. And I will also indicate that in the description, as you probably already have seen, which stones are the new and which stones are the old model. So yeah, that is then a little extra. I don't know the specific locations for every day. I did write some down in the past, but it's quickly done. I think in the past I finished it already after like 2 days of doing all the locations of the active stones. Or the other way around, all the active stones on their location. But either way, that's why, like today it is Thursday. I actually do have notes for that at the end, and Wednesday too. I wrote them down back in the day, so I will show that at the end. But either way, no matter what day it is, you can always visit all of these stones. Yeah, it will take some work, but yeah, you don't have to do all of the stones every day, so yeah, that's really up to you how fast you want to do this. Maybe you want to enjoy it a little bit longer, so at least then you've got the locations. Alright, well, like I said already, I'm so happy that my work in the past, that it pays off now. Yeah, I really love this game still. There are so many new horse games out now, but honestly, I don't have the time for it. Like Star Stable, with doing the YouTube videos, that already takes up enough time and work, and honestly, discovering all this new world is fun and great, but it's also, to try out every horse game, it's also kind of exhausting. Like, I feel like I only want to try out another horse game if I'm sure that I'm actually going to invest time, etc. in it. So yeah, Star Stable is just always going to be my main game, unless I start to really dislike it. Oh, and that other game, The Sound of Horses, that one looks so much like Star Stable. You can look it up on YouTube. The Sound of Horses, like the resemblance, really, it has such strong Star Stable vibes. Well, this is then for once a video in which I don't talk so much, so that you can just enjoy the locations, etc. Then I'll see you again in the outro. thank you so much for watching. As promised, here you can see my old notes. I also made a post, so you can check it out there as well. Well, that wasn't it for this video. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Bye!